Follow us on social networking sites. Facebook, Linux Arcade is the page. LinkedIn, so Ravi Kumar is the profile name. Google Place, you can just enter Red Hat Enterprise Linux step-by-step guide. Twitter @Ravikumar48. Website, you can visit ark.co.in. Hi friends, welcome to free online tech videos. Okay, this is on a YouTube channel which is going to be teach most of the technical stuff. Okay, so in this video session we are going to learn about AWK command and scripting. Okay, so how we can use AWK command. Okay, so which is a powerful text manipulation tool which can be used for text manipulation and text processing and formatting. Okay, so now let's see that what is the AWK command. Okay, AWK command, the name is came because the author name is Aho, so that based on that author name, so each first character of the author name is combined as a command name. Okay, so the AWK command is most powerful text manipulation tool which can be used for manipulating the text and printing the text and making the reports, formatting the text. Okay, so which actually does scan of the file content line by line. AWK just do a scans of the content line by line and splits each input into fields. Okay, by default it takes a space as a default consideration into separation. Okay, which means that if you have one text saying that Ravi plays Kumar, so which means that so the two things separated by the space it takes as a fields. Okay, it compares each input line so with the pattern, whatever the pattern we provide. Okay, and it performs an action on matched lines. Okay, this is about AWK, how the AWK command is came and how AWK command works. Okay, and how AWK scripting is useful. So in the sense the AWK command, how scripting is useful. Okay, so most of the things we AWK is used for text data formatting and processing, which means that if you have a huge text file, then if you wanted to format or if you want to calculate some meaningful reportings or meaningful data from it, then you can simply do a data formatting and processing using the AWK. Okay, creating and implementing the reports. Okay, combine with other commands to get required output, which means that if you have some command you wanted to cut some fields out of it, you can use AWK to with combination of with other commands. Okay, which can be useful and you will get most out of it. Okay, mass calculations. Okay, you can also do a mass calculation like addition, subtraction, so many things using the AWK, so which can be a pass to the functions and put the values which will do your job. Okay, powerful scripting language. Okay, which is most powerful scripting language. Okay, now let's go ahead and see some practical examples here on the AWK. Okay, so for this AWK what I'm going to use is that I have few files. Okay, so one is input data, okay, which has some content in that. Okay, and another one is this one. Okay, so like this I have two files. From these how you can print some data out of it. Okay, so first of all what you can going to use it. Okay, so how the command is going to be used here. So okay, you just provide the command name first. Okay, AWK, and pass the value within the single quotation marks and which one you would like to print out of it. Okay, I would like to just print $0. $0 in the sense it will print entire thing. Okay, if you want to cut one, okay, you can use one here. So what does mean by the 1 here? So I already told you in the previous that whatever the thing is, it will separate by the space. So here you have space, that's why first one it takes as a total and it printed here. So this one there is no space in between and it took this portion of it and it printed here. Okay, like that you can, the text will be by default taken the fields by separated by the space. Okay, if you want to print multiple lines, suppose say I wanted to print $3 and $5 in the sense third one and the fifth one, okay, or third one and eighth one, something like this, okay, or third one and ninth one, or eighth and ninth, something like this. Okay, separated by comma you can print the values like this, which means that so remaining output is eliminated. Like that you can use this and combine the multiple output to the, like whatever the output you want you can make it. Okay, or else if you want to give some tab space in between, okay, example like I wanted to give some tab space in between value 2 and value 9. Okay, what you can do is that within the quotation mark /t is a tab value. So what it will do, in between these values it adds the tab. See this, it just give you tab in the sense. But if you print directly without any here tab, it will just print side by side. But if you want to format with the tab space here, you can just provide /t, which will add the tab space. Okay, so like this you can just print the values. Okay, let's see that I have some file which has the user information in this /etc/password file. Okay, here I did not have any spaces, okay, but I have some semicolons here, okay, colon values here, colon separated by, so colon separated values. Okay, in this case what we can take is that the colon as a separator for this file, and I'm just using that F. Okay, F is the name field, okay, field separator. Okay, you can just use F colon and followed by the printing which value you would like to print. Okay, I would like to print $1 from password file. So this prints the first value of that separated by the colon. So you can also print something like $3 here. So $1.3. So which you can see that username and is user ID UID number, like that. So if you want these things, you can simply take these values and you can store somewhere else, like /tmp users. Okay, you can just store that information here so that that values can be stored and separated from that text. Or if you want to print some data with matching lines, or you can replace the text, whatever the text you want to print it, and you replace some values here. Okay, let's say I want to say, okay, hello, okay, Ravi. Okay, then what I'm doing here is that I'm passing that command output to the AWK and say print some values, some useful information, or I wanted to replace Ravi with something else. Okay, let's say $2 equal to, okay, I would like to print this as tech. I wanted to replace that Ravi value with tech. Okay, then print that entire statement. $0 will print that entire statement. Hello text will be printed. Okay, like this. If you wanted to say hello YouTube, okay, so what happened, the second value will be replaced with that value and printed the entire thing. So like that, if you want to manipulate the text, you can manipulate it. Okay, or else suppose say if I wanted to have or if I wanted to print some data out of matching content, in the sense search, how you can search and print. If it is matches, then you can print. Okay, suppose say I have some text here, out of it from the 5th line I would like to match some content and print it here. Okay, $5 I am taking as a $5 equal to RW. If statement is true, then print that entire line. Print that entire line. I'm just providing the data. See this? So the 5th line, which has read write, then it printed the entire line. Okay, let's say if you do not have that value here, it does not print. Okay, just print the blank like that. Or else you can also use regular expressions in the sense, suppose say testing that I have here. Okay, from this I wanted to print the value, okay, AWK, and just provide this search, okay, slash, I wanted to search for Ravi and print that value. Okay, print. Okay, and provide the path. So just out of whatever the data is there, but it's only printed the matching values. Example I would like to change with Kumar. Okay, like this you can print the values whatever the matching values here, which means that regular expressions are the pattern matching values. Okay, here we have OFS, which means output field separator. Okay, as of now we see that input value separation, but after that if you want to print a output separation, when it is printing and as a output, which should be separated whatever the format you would like to do. Okay, now let's print some values, okay, from our input data file. Print $4, $5. Okay, testing done. Now 1 and 2 is printing. Like now I would like to use a OFS, output field separator. Okay, AWK begin OFS, the value which can be replaced with colon, same. Okay, instead of the printed values, in between the colon is added. Now let's print $4, $5. I just missed a single quotation here, that's why it's not printing. Okay, this is how you can use, right, AWK with OFS, which means output field separator. If so, the output is separated by the colon values, formatted. Now let's see number of fields. Okay, just say how many number of fields are there in that files. Okay, this will print a number of columns on each row. Okay, AWK, just say within the single quotation marks, and I'm going to print a NF value, input data. Now how many are there? You can see that input data has this many columns in each row. Let's see that. This is the data format. Now see, 1, 2 is there, and there are 9 columns. This is the data we have. So it is printed the same one. NF is a number of fields. Next one is NR, number of records. How many records is there in that, it will be printed. AWK, and you can also use the same one, but you can just replace this NR. So it prints how many records are there. It will display numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also use in different way is that, and it will display total number of lines. Here continuously display number of lines. See, we are just printing end line, that's it. You can also use other file, maybe testing data, something like this. See, so each has 6 lines, but instead of printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that, we are just printing end of that value to the total count of the lines. That's it, nothing. So NR is a number of lines. You can also do some arithmetic operations using AWK. How you can do that? Echo, let's say 5 space 6. These values I am passing to AWK command and asking to sum those values. $1 place $2. It will print the 2 values. It will grab those 2 values and sum and provide the sum value. Okay, see, 5 6 is 11, and 6 plus 6 12. Like that you can use. Or you can also use minus 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. You can also use into, okay, 6 into 4 is 24, 6 into 6 is 36. Like that you can also use. You can also use divide options. 6 by 6 is 1. 6 by 0 is what? No. And 6 by 3 is 2. Okay, this is the AWK command. So it has so many options to do so many things. Okay, you can also generate so many kind of reports, so many things you can do. Okay, this is about the practical. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Please subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos.